What happens when the rapper who once ruled the charts wakes up to find the internet laughing, the streets whispering, and his biggest rival celebrating with his dream woman by his side? Because that's exactly where things stand right now. Sources close to the situation say Drake's 2026 is already off to a brutal start, and hip-hop fans everywhere are watching the downfall unfold in real time. Before this story even finishes loading, the damage is already done, and what's coming next only makes it worse. This isn't just another petty rap beef. This feels personal, this feels surgical, and most importantly, this feels intentional. Because within hours of A$AP Rocky dropping his long-awaited album, the culture collectively realized something uncomfortable. Drake just got embarrassed on wax in a way we haven't seen since Kendrick Lamar flipped his whole image upside down back in 2024. And this time, Rihanna is laughing from the sidelines. Before we go further, support me by liking this video and subscribing to this channel. It helps a lot. When Rocky finally unleashed his new project, insiders say the anticipation was already bubbling. Fans expected heat, critics expected growth, but nobody expected a full-blown lyrical ambush aimed squarely at Drake's pride. Right out the gate, Rocky didn't ease into it. He crashed through the door with confidence, venom, and precision. The track Stole Your Flow immediately caught ears, not just because of its menacing beat or infectious hook, but because of who it was clearly aimed at. Listeners didn't need genius annotations to connect the dots. The subliminals were loud. The intent was louder. And as the album rolled on, it became obvious this wasn't a one-off jab. Rocky sprinkled shots throughout the project like breadcrumbs, daring Drake to follow the trail. Each verse felt sharper. Each line carried weight. This wasn't reckless trash talk. This was calculated humiliation. Hip-hop historians will tell you, when an artist disses with this much composure, it usually means they're holding the winning hand. What makes Stole Your Flow so devastating isn't just the insults, it's the structure. The song starts like a celebration. High energy, chest out, crowd ready. But by the time Rocky reaches the final bars, the mood shifts. The beat still knocks, but the message turns cold. Sources familiar with the writing process say Rocky wanted the track to feel like a party that slowly turns into a nightmare for its target. And mission accomplished. Rocky digs into Drake's long-standing reputation for being emotionally sensitive, reviving jokes the internet has been recycling for over a decade. He questions Drake's loyalty, paints him as a fair-weather friend, and then, just when listeners think it's over, Rocky brings Rihanna into the picture. Not subtly, not indirectly. He brags. That's the dagger. Because no matter how many plaques Drake owns, no matter how many charts he's topped, there's one thing he'll never reclaim. And Rocky knows it. Let's be real. Plenty of rappers have lost women and moved on. That's life. But insiders say losing Rihanna hits different. Sources close to Drake have whispered for years that this was the one regret he never fully shook. The one what if that lingered. And now, Rocky didn't just move on with her. He built a family, a public bond, and a united front that the world adores. Fans online joke about how even strangers felt heartbreak realizing Rihanna was officially off the market. Now imagine being the guy who actually had shot and blew it. Rocky didn't have to exaggerate. Reality did the work for him. And when Rihanna herself jumped into the comment section, reacting playfully to the song, that wasn't just salt in the wound. That was confirmation. Hip-hop doesn't forget moments like that. As if Stole Your Flow wasn't enough, Rocky doubled back on another track that sent fans spiraling. On No Trespassing, he drops a line about moving to Texas and shutting things down if boundaries are crossed. Here's the problem for Drake. He actually moved to Texas. Sources say that detail wasn't accidental. Rocky is known for being meticulous, and this felt like a deliberate flex. A way of saying, I'll outshine you even on your turf. In rap, claiming territory is symbolic. And Rocky basically planted his flag in Drake's backyard, while smiling. The confidence was loud, the implication was clear, and fans caught it immediately. Now here's where things get uncomfortable. When Kendrick Lamar dropped his nuclear disses back in 2024, Drake responded with arrogance, bravado, and constant social media activity. He joked, he taunted, he pretended it didn't hurt. This time, silence, followed by something worse. Instead of firing back with bars, Drake took to social media, reminiscing, posting throwback clips, sharing old performances, reposting moments from an era when he was universally loved. To fans watching in real time, it felt off, even more awkward. One of the songs Drake shared featured A$AP Rocky in the original music video. Whether intentional or subconscious, the optics were brutal. Psychologists will tell you, when people feel cornered, they retreat to safer memories. And that's exactly what Drake appeared to be doing. Instead of addressing the diss, he leaned into nostalgia. Clips from the early 2010s, reminders of his golden era, moments when his voice, image, and presence felt untouchable. But hip-hop fans are ruthless, and the internet doesn't interpret silence kindly. Memes started circulating almost instantly, comparing Drake's behavior to those viral jokes where someone gets exposed, then randomly tweets, "The sky is blue." The subtext was obvious: avoidance. Here's the million-dollar question fans keep asking. Is Drake playing it smart, or is he scared? Rocky announced his album release date well in advance. Drake had time, plenty of it. If he wanted to step on the moment with a surprise drop or a diss verse, he could've. He didn't. Sources close to the industry suggest Drake may have realized he couldn't out-rap this moment, that the optics, the timing, and the emotional weight were all stacked against him. And in hip-hop, sometimes not responding is the loudest admission. The once loudest voice in the room suddenly went quiet. Meanwhile, Rocky is thriving. He's celebrating the album, soaking up praise, standing confidently beside Rihanna as numbers roll in and fans crown "Stole Your Flow" as one of the year's standout records. Industry insiders say this rollout has repositioned Rocky in a major way, not just as a fashion icon or experimental artist, but as a serious rap contender who can dominate moments. And that matters, because while Drake scrolls through memories, Rocky is building new ones. Let's not rewrite history. This tension didn't appear overnight. Drake threw subtle jabs at Rocky and Rihanna across multiple projects dating back to 2023. The shots were slick, dismissive, and dripping with ego. Rocky stayed quiet, until now. And when he finally responded, he didn't just return the energy, he multiplied it. He waited until the timing was perfect, the platform was massive, and the message would hit hardest. That's not impulse. That's patience. Hip-hop has short memories until it doesn't. Losing battles is one thing. Losing narrative control is another. Right now, the story isn't about Drake's next move. It's about what he didn't do. The silence, the nostalgia, the absence of fire. Even if he drops the greatest diss track of his career tomorrow, sources say the damage may already be done. Because perception is king. And perception says Rocky won this round. So here we are. Rocky is winning. Rihanna is laughing. The culture is watching. And Drake, he's at a crossroads. Will he respond with bars? Will he stay silent? Or will this moment mark the official end of his dominance as hip-hop's loudest voice? Drop your thoughts below, because this story is far from over. Remember to like this video and subscribe to this channel.